The painting that lost its colors. The mysterious painting. Lily loved wandering through antique shops in her town. One day she stumbled upon an old store where one particular painting caught her attention. It depicted a strange black and white landscape, antique houses, a slowly flowing river, majestic trees, everything without a single color. "What a sad painting," whispered Lily as she gently traced the canvas with her fingers. Suddenly, everything around her began spinning, and Lily felt as if she were being pulled deep into the painting. The boy from the colorless world. Lily woke up in the middle of a colorless, desolate city. The streets were empty, and the buildings looked worn and cold, as if time had frozen here. Carefully rising, she began to look around and noticed that everything truly lacked any color. "Where did you come from?" a gentle yet surprised voice asked. Before her stood a boy in gray clothes, his light gray eyes exuding a quiet sadness. I don't even know," Lily replied, confused. "I just touched the painting." The boy tilted his head, looking at her in amazement, and said, "You're not like the others. My name is Theo." "Why is everything here so colorless?" asked Lily. Theo lowered his gaze and replied softly, "Once our world was vibrant, but an evil sorcerer stole all the colors and locked them away in a magical chest. Then he vanished, and now no one knows where it is." "But without colors, everything is so sad," Lily said, feeling the sorrow. "Exactly," Theo added. Lily pondered for a moment, then decisively said, "What if we try to find it?" Theo looked at her hopefully. "There is only one clue, a very old book written before the sorcerer took the colors. It contains riddles that might help us find the chest." The riddles of the old book. They set off for the library where the mysterious book was kept, a huge tome with a worn cover and golden letters that shimmered in the light. Lily opened the book and read the first inscription. "Seek where the water sings a song without words." "That must be the waterfall," Theo guessed. They made their way to the waterfall, and among the rocky formations on one of the ledges, they found the next inscription. "Only light can open the way." "Light? Perhaps we need to bring something bright," Lily suggested. Theo retrieved an old lantern and held it up. A narrow crack appeared in the rock, gradually widening to reveal a passage into a dark cave. "We're on the right path," Theo said with relief. Inside the cave, on the walls, they discovered the final riddle. "The chest is hidden where no shadow ever falls." Lily thought for a moment and said, "That must be the highest mountain. There, the sun always shines and shadows cannot linger." The chest of lost colors. At the peak of the mountain, amid ancient stone walls, Lily and Theo finally found an old wooden chest, covered in the dust of time. "We did it!" Lily exclaimed joyfully. But the chest was locked. An inscription was carved on it. "A heart filled with color will unlock the lock." "Color?" Theo repeated in surprise. Lily thought for a moment, then replied, "Perhaps it requires something good, some joy or hope." She placed her hands on the lock and sincerely wished that the world would become bright once again. And suddenly, click! The lock dissolved and streams of vibrant light burst forth. Colors, delicate yellows, greens, and blues, spread throughout the world, returning to the houses, trees, and even the sky. "We did it!" Theo laughed happily. A colorful farewell. As the whole world burst into vivid colors, Lily felt a strange warmth enveloping her from within. Faces, streets, and buildings came to life. and the sad, colorless world gradually faded away. "Theo, it seems I'm returning home," she said, sensing the world around her dissolve into brilliance. "Thank you, Lily," Theo shouted, filled with gratitude. And then Lily blinked, and she was once again standing in the antique shop. She looked around and saw the painting, but now it was filled with bright, lively colors. Lily smiled. She knew that somewhere in that enchanted world, her friend Theo was smiling happily too. Thank you for being with me. Subscribe and see you in the next tale.